Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Gorey and you're watching the Gorey Details. This is going to be a quick video to cover annotations on YouTube. A buddy of mine was having trouble putting some of them into his video, so I wanted to make this real quick just to help him out. So if you're looking at any one of your videos here, you'll have this little toolbar down here with different options like info settings, enhancements, audio, annotations, and closed captions. We're going to be looking at the annotations, so we're going to click that. You can also get to this menu just by going through the video manager and going up and clicking annotations up here at the top. So this video that we'll be editing is part 9 of a Mario Party series I was doing, and the only annotations I want to add are almost all the way at the end. So I'm going to scrub through a little bit. I'm going to pause and keep clicking through, pause and play until it gets to right where I want it to be. Aha, okay, so here we are. So you'll see it underneath your video, there's a little timeline here, and you can zoom in and out, and you can also like scrub across it. So because mine is all at the end, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, just going to move to the end. And this will also affect the timeline here, so if I move it back, it does that there. So let's go back. There we go. Okay, so to add an annotation, there's this little window up here you can click, and there are different types. There are speech bubbles, so if I wanted to, I can make it look like Luigi saying something like, "What's up?" Or you can, once it's placed, you can also choose where like the speech bubble is coming from. You can change the text color, you can change the font size, you can change the bubble color, all kinds of fun stuff. Now what's also important here is, even though my scrubbing, my timeline starts here, just because it's sort of at the end, it takes up too much space. Like there's like a default amount of time it's going to use. I don't want mine to start before then, so I'm going to move it. I don't even actually want this text speech, so I believe I just delete it, and then I'm going to add. There are notes, there are titles, spotlights, labels. I use the spotlights the most. It's just what I particularly use. It'll depend on what you're doing for your project. So you click in these corners and you can scale and reposition stuff. And you can see, like, as you hover over it, sort of has like this hot spot. Right now, that's because the color is white. I'm actually going to get rid of it so it has no color. So when you hover over it, you don't see anything. There's a spot to type things in here as well. So if I want to, I could be like, hey, this is video 8. And then you can adjust where that is positioned as well. Same thing with the other stuff. I don't want anything there, so I'm going to delete that. And again, I got to trim the time. Move it all the way to the end, trim, boom. Alright, so that was one of them. Now what's cool about these two is you can add links. So this is the 8th video I want people to click to, so if they want to, they can go back and watch the last one. So I can copy this URL from up here and paste it under here where it says link. But this is actually doing it in the playlist. So if I wanted to, if someone was to click this, it would take them through all of these things. That's not necessarily what I want, so I'm also just going to do share. Or when it says share with the playlist starting from blah blah blah, I'm just going to uncheck that. So instead of doing the entire playlist, it's only this single video. So that's a singles video URL. And again, with the URL can change if I want to start at a certain time frame. I just want to start at the beginning. So I'm going to copy that, go back, link, video, paste, boom, there it is. So you can also preview the link, and there it is. So I know it's working. I can get rid of this guy now. And there's also an option to have it open in a new window. So if I click this, it's a new window. But instead, I'm just going to leave that unchecked so that once they're done clicking here, this window will go away and they'll go to the new one. And again, you can adjust the timing here. So that's actually exactly how I want this one. So I'm going to do the exact same thing 2 more times. Move it, resize it. And this is the video number 1. So I want them to watch the first one. Just this video by itself. Copy. Just the time. Just the color. link, paste, preview link. Look at that, it works. Alright, I'm going to do one more, and that's going to be where they have the option to click this video to subscribe. So add annotation, spotlight. Boom. I'm going to resize this guy. Alright, change it to no color. It actually does have some color, but it's like a very thin black line only when you hover. I could fight with this all day, but this is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so when it comes to linking, you have different options. You can link video, playlist, channel, Google profile, subscribe, blah blah blah. This is actually exactly what I'm doing. Is I'm making them subscribe. So if you go to your channel and you want to do a subscription thing, you can literally just copy this URL here and paste it here. Now that'll do just fine. And if you check and go preview link, it can say subscription confirm up in the URL, and that means that gets added automatically. So if you weren't already subscribed to a channel, that's where it would take you. But just for fun, I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and I'm just going to make it just my my straight URL, youtube.com/user/thegorey-details. And if it doesn't work, like let's say there's a letter off, it'll say, hey, that's not right. So it's pretty hard to mess that up. And again, just preview the link real quick. Boom, it works. Alright, so the last thing you want to do is you want to hit save and then apply the changes, and you're good. So what I can do now is I can go and click my video, and I'll make sure I have annotations turned on. I'm going to go right towards the end. Alright, so it should pop up any second. Alright, there they go. So if you see, when I hover over, there's a little X in the corner, and there's this little other thing I can click, and it even shows you this little window here of where it's going to take you. I can see those are all working, and if I want to, I can even click those. So let's see if it takes me to the first video. Boom. Look at that. So that's basically it, guys. Another way you can check if this tutorial didn't help you out, they actually have their own channel, and it's called just YouTube Help. They have videos covering almost this exact same process. I'm going to find the one for adding annotations, and I'll have that in the description below. But so that's basically it, guys. Hopefully this tutorial helps you out, and I will see you guys next time.
Some